EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us down under in the beachside city of Melbourne, Australia. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Dragons of Melbourne taking on the Orbits of Melbourne. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway here down under. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Stroud completes this out wide. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Stroud sets up the play action. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. They go again with Pierce. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll fake the jet sweep, and now Stroud to throw off play action. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Pierce. Touchdown.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work at the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down, Hamilton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Hamilton. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Off the play fake. Hamilton. Going deep downfield for Ross. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Play action. Stroud now. Throws right side, and that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. After one, 7-0 on the A Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. As they've got it as we resume action. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Another carry for Pierce. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Orbits go up by 2 touchdowns. Now for the point after. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Hill will opt for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
To throw on second down, Hamilton. He's got a man, complete. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. This is 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Hamilton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. He's got his man, it's Pierce. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Delivers another one to Pierce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
Stroud now on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Stroud off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And now here's a carry heading left. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 yards there and a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 50 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dragons have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Stroud to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
The pickup for 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel, Mustang 19.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Stroud. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Pushes him over. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there. 46 yards on the ground. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun, Hamilton. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Some good games around the league here early in week 1. And this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. He sets to fire deep. And this one is incomplete.
trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Warriors, 17. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
Right back to him on 1st down. And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw on 3rd down. Hamilton. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing now is Stroud. On the move to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And Stroud now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
2nd and 21 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now Stroud. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A big play there. 47 yards. And the Orbits have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Dragons get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They'd prefer to use them on the defensive end, but here's 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Dragon 60.
Stroud. He's going to look deep down the field. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. And they will take a knee here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress